Hey guys, Sandy from Sandy's Guitars here, and yeah, I got one you don't see every day. So this is the VFE Enterprise Junior Phaser. So you can get a nice look at that right there. Okay. Grabbed this in a trade, like, well, most of the gear I include on the channel, and yeah. I'm not usually a phaser guy. I've just never really been much into like kind of the whole modulation thing, with the exception of like a delay effect. But I picked this up in a trade and I started kind of looking into it a bit. And so this was actually the affordable line for VFE pedals. VFE stands for Von Rutter Family Effects. If I'm saying that name wrong, my apologies. All right. And most of their stuff is pretty high end. I saw they are still around, okay? This line has been discontinued, but they are still around. And most of their stuff is studio grade, really nice boutique pedals. This was meant to be more of their budget line. But yeah. I like the design. That's actually pretty cool looking. Let's plug it in, see how it goes. Now, before I get started, I'll include a link to VFE Pedals, their website, in the description. And as always, subscribe if you like what we're doing here. I'm going to be using my Telecaster into the simplifier, and let's get into it. And we're back, guys. So, once again, I'm going through my Telecaster. I'm on the neck pickup into the Enterprise Junior Phaser, VFE Enterprise Junior Phaser. Here's my clean tone. The simplifier is on kind of like a Fender setting. And as you can see, everything's basically at noon. So let's see what that sound that gives us. I always love that with a phaser, a really good phaser, just a big open chord. Then just kind of let it ring out. It sounds fantastic. Yeah, that's fun. I never really used a phaser much in my own playing, but I mean, this could make me a fan of it, that's for sure. So, okay, let's start messing around with some stuff here. So first, I'm going to increase the mix. There we go. So now it's right around about 3 o'clock. Let's increase the speed. No, I'm going to max it sound. Okay, I'd turn that back down about 12 o'clock. And let's max out the mix control. Just to understand what that knob does, I'm actually going to, so that's the sound of it when it's completely maxed. I'm going to turn it down to like, let's turn it right down. Okay, so it's like very, very slight. Like you can kind of hear the phaser effect in there. It's really, really slight. Then if I turn it, now it's at about 10. There's the effect a bit more. Okay, so clearly the mix control, what that does is it mixes in how much of the phaser is actually present in the sound. And the speed kind of controls, you know, the time between those warbles that you can hear. Let's start messing around with the depth switch. So the depth is maxed. Okay. It's a neat sound. All right, let's turn that one right down, the depth switch right down. It's a neat effect. This pedal seems like the most useful for like ambient kind of stuff. It almost sounds like you're underwater. Turn the depth up to about 10. That said, I mean, I could also do like some of the psychedelic rock type stuff pretty well too. Yeah, that's kind of one thing doing this channel, all these pedals and stuff. I get to try out stuff that I normally wouldn't pick up because, like, look, for my own music, I don't know if I'd ever really use this. If that's what you're looking for, it does the trick. Pretty cool, though. All right, I'll be back in a second with my final thoughts on this one, so stay tuned. Well, that was a lot of fun. So, I wanted to share my final thoughts on the VFE Enterprise Junior Phaser. I really like this pedal. I gotta say, just the aesthetic, VFE, I don't know who is designing your pedals, but that guy needs a raise, okay? I love the look of this, and I think it fits what I think, who I think this pedal would really appeal to, which I think is more or less like a kind of psychedelic music, that sort of thing, or maybe kind of punk stuff too, right? See, like, I do have another phaser pedal, but it's kind of an all-in-one. It's got like, I think there's like 6, 7 different options on it, and like those. This is just my opinion, but when it comes to live use, I actually like much simpler pedals just because, quite frankly, less knobs, less things to go wrong. All right, if you are looking for a straight ahead, straight, easy to use phaser pedal for your pedal board, find one of these online. You're gonna have to check reverb, okay? I'm kind of shocked that I stumbled onto one. But you could do a heck of a lot worse than this. This is a really fun pedal, and I did watch a recent video from VFE Effects, and I think they actually might only be making pedals for maybe another year or so. Someone in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. And hey, VFE Effects, if you see this video, I'd love to work with you. But this is a really fun pedal, and I hope they continue making pedals because, frankly, they have some real skill for it. This is a fun one. The VFE Enterprise Junior Phaser. Check it out. Sandy's Guitars. Like and subscribe. And check me out on other social media. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Take care.